Hey everyone, Cole GZ, another new release preview for Friday. That would be January 26th, 4 p.m. Eastern and 11 a.m. Hawaii time. We have new Moyes Lures, Tanigawa bullets, and Crampton Baits, and then we have some Tantrum Lures right there, Rick from Arizona and Feathersword. And then we have a couple of Tailz dredges there, as you can see. So we'll start with the Tailz dredges while we're at it. You can see we did a mahi pattern dredge, a one-tier dredge with a fish razor 3D tuna flap on the bottom. And then we'll just kind of get up close here. We got a Moyes Lures, one of his new medium Ona bullets with hair on them for the nose of the tuna flap. This one we did orange, and on this specific dredge we did the skipjack Tailz baits. So again, two one-tier dredges. We constructed what we call the ninja dredge, which uses our heat shrink. So we heat shrink it up to make it a little bit more silent in the water. I think it makes a lot less commotion that way. So you see all that heat shrink on there. Nice, tedious process. And yeah, and we rigged these baits up. They got half-ounce egg sinkers in them, and 200-pound mono we used for the mono there. So those are rigged up, ready to go, and they will be available on the site as well. And if you want just to buy the new Tailz printed dredge strips just separately, that is also on the website for purchase. But here we have a couple dredges ready to go. All right, let's get to the lures here now. For Moyes Lures, we have some, I guess, much needed restock items. We have the Dark-N-Stormy in a bunch of different patterns, a lot of darker colors here, but we have a bunch of Dark-N-Stormies, pink and black. That one utilized the plum skirt underneath that top one. We have mirrored with a black back, Mean Joe green, and then we did black over rainbow on these two. You can see that kind of charcoal insert with the red eyes. And this is kind of our popular, that's the oil slick pattern, but we did the electric blue color combination on that. We have a restock of the large Ono bullets. Here we have a set of 5 of them. And you can see the different colors there. Skirted all these in 12-inch strobes, ready to go. And keep in mind, any of these lures you can get rigged now on our website, so that is available as well if you're looking for to get your lures rigged up. Then we have the 9-inch, or really the 10-inch Sicario. This is now called the medium Sicario, and we did some rubber skirting on them and some Flashabou skirting. So a bunch of different options there in the medium Sicario, and if you want just to buy just the heads, we have a few options there as well. So there are those. All right, the Tanigawa bullets, we released just the heads of the 9-inch reverse taper 4-hole jets, you can see here, and then 9-inch 2-hole jetted, and then the 7-inch. You can see kind of this, the 4-hole is more of like a 9-inch plus size, and the other one's more just a standard 9-inch with the 2-hole jet. So we did a few different skirt color patterns, purple and blue and white, blue, pink, and yellow, and then same thing over here on the 7-inch. So you can see that what I was saying earlier is we just pushed out the head, so we just skirted up a bunch of these. We had a very low stock because this was, I think, our number 3 seller from last year, the 9-inch Tanigawa bullets, and they've just been flying off the shelves, and we needed some Flashabou skirted stuff. Everything was just selling too much, so we skirted up a bunch there. So that's a new look on those. These Rick from Arizona's and the Feathersword bullets. The Feathersword is the large bull. That's the combination that Chris and Nick kind of worked on. The skirting pattern is white pearl, ice blue stripe, chartreuse underneath. We have one left. We added these to the website already, so they actually are available at the time of this video that you see it. but there's only one left. The Rick from Arizona's, this is the Kona cut version of the XL Bandit, but the Rick from Arizona is a specific color that Chris Donato's been he's had a ton of success on. So here are the Ricks. We have a new stash thing. We have quite a few left of those. So we brought quite a few in. And then we'll have some more Tantrum Lures releasing in the near future. We just want to get those up because that's our two most popular right there. And sure enough, as soon as we added them without even marketing it, that they've been just flying off the shelf. So Crampton Baits, here we have plungers. There's some really nice shell work on these things. Plungers, we did a la Vive vinyl on all of these Cramptons, as well as blue ocean rubber skirting. And then here's the hogs. Here you can see the new purple mackerel pattern there. Real golden shell. Let me just look at this shell work. It's freaking awesome. All this is real shell. So you can see all those. Those are the hogs. Here we have the tubes. Did some purple skipjack. This is the new Wahoo pattern. There you go. And then we have the quarter tonners. You can see all the quarter tonners there. So we did some, you can see we did some standard vinyl work too on them. There's some blue vinyl, black vinyl. So we did a whole variety of stuff on the Cramptons. But yeah, there you go. That's everything. And again, get all these lures rigged up on our website, no problem. And if you have any questions or issues, we try to make it as simple as possible, but it's really impossible and there's so many variations you can do. So on the larger lures, we do pretty much just a standard single hook stiff rig on those. But we're offering in a few different hook sizes, at least on the hook rigs. You can buy the hook rig separately. If you need to customize our standard hook rig, you can do that, and there's a little custom hook rig selection option, and then there's a little text box below it that you just explain what you want on your hook rig. Because 10-0 is our standard size on most billfish rigs, and if you wanted like an 11-0 or a 9-0, you just put that in the custom hook rig box, and we can build it the way you want it to. But we try to limit as many options as possible, just because I know it just creates a lot of confusion for a lot of you guys. So, but if you do have questions and it is a little confusing, please hit us up, and we will make it a better system, but also we'll help you out and get you what you need. So, so yeah, that's it. That's it for this week. Moyes Lures, new dredges, pre-built dredges. We built all those in-house again. Tantrum, Rick from Arizona, and Feathersword, and Cramptons. So, and Tanigawas. I probably said that wrong. I say it wrong almost every video. I'm sorry, Lon. Tanigawas. So, all right. Thanks, everyone. Have some exciting stuff coming out soon. I know we've been talking about it a lot on these videos, but yeah, stay tuned. We're going to get some details up really soon. We did kind of do a quasi announcement of one of our new pro staff members, Jason Kunewa, out of Kona. He's been doing some really cool video work. I'm really excited to work with him. He's going to produce some really good content for you guys. We're going to build on from that. We got some other new guys we'll be announcing too. So, all right, thanks everyone. Have a good rest of your week.